YouTube channel and share the screen here. Yeah, so from the book, Something You Forgot Along the Way, this is number 62. It's one of my favorite stories. When everyone is in the wrong, no quarrels. The secret of a happy home life. A family that was always at loggerheads lived side by side with a family that was as peaceful as could be. A, the head of the quarrelsome family, was mystified by how well everyone got along next door. Finally, one day he called on B and said in desperation, "Our family is always quarreling, as I'm sure you can tell, and I don't know what to do about it. I see that everyone in your family gets along beautifully. Please tell me what your secret is." B replied, "There is no secret in particular. It's probably because everyone in your family is always in the right. Over here, all of us are always in the wrong, so there is no quarreling. That's all there is to it." Certain that he was being ridiculed, A was about to explode in anger when a loud crash sounded from inside the house. It sounded as if a piece of crockery had fallen to the floor. The voice of a young woman said penitently, "Mother, I am so sorry, all because I didn't look where I was going. I went and broke that dish that meant so much to you. It's my fault. Please forgive me." "Nonsense," said the voice of her mother in law. "It's not your fault at all. I kept meaning to put the dish away and never got around to it. I never should have left it there in the first place. I'm the one who has to apologize." Then it dawned on A. "I get it. Everyone in this family is always in the wrong and says so. That's why there is no quarreling. I cannot condemn others, though their sins be red as wine, for truly their offenses pale next to those of mine." Okay, very good. So, yeah, many lessons we learn from this story, and especially about the self reflection parameter in the six daily practices of six, famously known as six paramitas or six perfections. So, one of them is self reflection. And yeah, in English, I like this expression. They say every time you point finger at someone, three fingers are pointing back at you. So before we blame others and be angry at others, maybe we can focus or find out our own shortcomings or flaws or limitations. So in this case, when something precious dropped to the floor and broke down, um, our instinct maybe is quickly to blame the other person. Like, who put this bowl at the edge of the corner? Who did this? And then whoever we accuse, they become defensive, and then they're gonna defend themselves saying, "Well, can't you see where you're going? Why don't you keep your hands to yourself so it doesn't hit the bowl and makes it drop on the floor and break? Why don't you walk more slowly and mindfully so you watch where you're going?" So that becomes an example of the quarrelsome family. So they're always quarreling because each person focuses on the other's wrongdoings and flaws, forgetting their own problems. And the family where everyone gets along beautifully and it's very harmonious. So they look within and find out what was their own fault. Yeah. So before they blame anyone, they mention it. "Oh, I am sorry. All because I didn't look where I was going. I went and broke that dish that meant so much to you. It's my fault. Please forgive me." So that level of humility if we can cultivate on a daily basis, so it can come out immediately when it's needed. Yeah, so apologizing for our own wrongdoing. I didn't see where I was going. And then if we apologize like this and we acknowledge our own fault, the other person doesn't have to become defensive. It's cause and effect, right? Everything is cause and effect. Every effect has a cause. Buddha taught us nothing happens by chance. So then the other person doesn't get defensive and it's like, oh no, it's not your fault at all. I kept meaning to put the dish away and never got around to it. I never should have left it there in the first place. I'm the one who has to apologize. So, yeah, there's instead of getting angry, it's, oh yeah, I should have put it where it belongs. Another practice, everyday practice is always return things to their original spot. Designate a spot for everything you own or possess, and always return it there. So it's a habit, mental habit to improve the karma of the mind. And the more we do that, then, the less of these accidents and mishaps that happen. Yeah, so if everybody is in the wrong and acknowledges their own faults, then there's no quarreling. How beautiful. Life can become beautiful for the first time. We can see the bright side, not just the darkness. And I love this poem at the end also. I cannot condemn others, though their sins be red as wine, for truly their offenses pale next to those of mine. Yeah, so without walking the spiritual path, it's very difficult actually to do this. So Buddha told us cherish three gems: the Buddha, the teacher, the who is enlightened one, the teachings, which is called the Dharma, and the community of those who cherish the Dharma and love Dharma and listen to it and ask questions. So that's called Sangha. So cherish the three gems. Without the Sangha or community, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to go forward and be able to acknowledge our own shortcomings, actually, maybe because of our ego or whatever people name it. So, yeah. So it's good that we can be here together. Good job, everybody. We have advanced group session hosted by Rocio and Marta Sensei tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, and have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.
Thank you, Beta.
My pleasure. Have a good one.